Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. So today what we will do, we will start new chapter coordinate geometry. It's a very simple chapter and short chapter also. It will be over in hardly 2-3 lectures. Okay. So let us start what is coordinate geometry. First of all, we will see some introduction related to it. Okay. Then we will see then Cartesian system. Then we will see how to plot the points and all. Everything we will see. Okay. So let us start. Suppose this is the map of one locality, say Talwandi. Okay, now I will say go to house number P. I say to you, go to house number P. Then you will scratch your head and say, where Talwandi is too big, where I will go, where will house P will be. So there will be lot of questions and it will be very hard for you to find the house P. Okay, now suppose I will tell to you now, go house P. Where is house P? I will say go to street T and it is house number 5. Now what you will do, this is street 1, this is street 2, this is street 3, this is street 4. Now I told you, go to street 2 and house number 5 will be house P. Oh, so now it is very simple for you to locate. This is street 2 and this is house number 5. So you can locate it easily. Now I say go to house Q. Again you will say where it is, but I can give you information that it is in street 3 and it is house 4. So what you will do, you will go to street 3 and 1 2 3 and 4. This house 4 will be house Q. So it is very easy to locate you. So now, earlier when I didn't give you any information, it was very tough for you, but when I provided you some information, it became easy for you to locate the houses. Similarly, take this point. Now I'll tell you, I want to tell what is the position of this point. Then what will tell? It is some centimeter towards left, it is near right, it is near top. So what you will tell? You can tell it is near left side or it is near top, but this won't be the exact position of these points. Okay, now let us take this condition. I will give you this and I will give you the distances. Now you can tell that it is 3 centimeter from the left side and it is 8 centimeter above from the bottom side. Now this is the proper position of the point, that it is 3 centimeter from the left side and 8 centimeter above bottom side. So this gives you exact location of the point. So here basically two informations were required for finding the position of dot. Okay, so actually from this discussion you can observe that position of any object in a plane can be represented with the help of two perpendicular lines. Okay, because this is the distance from this and this is the distance from this. Okay, so it can be distance from two perpendicular lines. So this concept has given rise to very important concept, which is coordinate geometry. Okay, so this is where we will develop coordinate geometry. Okay, in coordinate geometry what we will do, we will study Cartesian system. Okay, so what is Cartesian system? Actually this system consists of two perpendicular lines, or we can say two number lines, where one of them is horizontal and another is vertical. Look, this is the horizontal line, it is again a number line. We have wrote numbers 0 1 2 3 4 -1 -2 minus. So it is a horizontal number line. Similarly, it's a vertical number line. It is represented as x dash, and similarly it is represented as y dash. Okay, now how we will develop Cartesian system? Actually what we will do, we will combine these two horizontal and vertical lines in such a way that their origin intersects. Okay, so this is the origin of this horizontal line and this is the origin of this vertical line. Now we will place them in such a way that their origin coincides. Okay, so this will be called x-axis and this will be called y-axis. Okay, so the horizontal line x dash x is called x-axis and the vertical line is called y dash is called vertical axis. Okay, so the point where these line intersect is called origin. So this will be our origin. Okay, so now see, this OX has positive values. Okay, 1 2 3 4. So this will be called as positive x-axis. So this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Okay, so here it has positive coordinates, so it is called positive x-axis. Similarly, it has negative values, or we can say that it is negative x-axis. Okay, similarly OY, it contains positive values, so it is called positive y-axis. Similarly OY dash, it contains negative values, so it is called negative y-axis. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you now. Cartesian system is what? It's simply a combination of two lines. One is horizontal and one is perpendicular and vertical. Sorry, one is horizontal and one is vertical, and we arrange them in such a way that their origin collides. Okay, so horizontal is called x-axis, this horizontal line is called x-axis, and this vertical is called y-axis. I hope this is clear to you now. Okay, so now come to next topic. So now we will see what we will do to state a coordinates of point. So how a point is uh, represented. Okay, so in stating the coordinates of a point in coordinate plane, the x coordinate comes first and then the y coordinates. Okay, so the coordinates are placed in bracket. Okay, suppose this is the coordinates of point P, any point P. So first we will write x coordinate, then we will write y coordinate, and we will keep them in bracket. Okay, so now we will see what is x coordinate. So x coordinate is simply the perpendicular distance from y-axis measured along the x-axis. Means x coordinate is the perpendicular distance from y-axis measured parallel to x-axis. Okay, so x coordinate is also called abscissa. Okay, so now what is y coordinate? So we can say that y coordinate is perpendicular distance from x-axis and measured along y-axis. So this will be clear to you from this point, from this example. Okay, look at this example. Suppose this is point P and this is point Q. Now you want to locate the position of points. Okay, so this is P point. So the point, so we want what you want? We want the coordinates of point P. So it has two coordinates, coordinate x and coordinate y. Okay, so what is x coordinate? X coordinate is perpendicular distance from y-axis. So this is your y-axis, so this is perpendicular distance from y-axis. So this is, what is this? It is, this is equal to, so this perpendicular distance will be equal to this, so it is 3. So x coordinate will be 3, and this, what is y coordinate? Perpendicular distance from x-axis. So this is your x-axis, so this will be your perpendicular distance from x-axis, so this will be equal to this, so this will be equal to 2. Okay, so this is the x coordinate and y coordinate. Similarly, consider point Q. So first of all, we will calculate its x coordinate. X coordinate is perpendicular distance from y-axis, so this will be a perpendicular distance from y-axis, so it will be -4. So x coordinate is -4. And what is y coordinate? Perpendicular distance from x-axis. So this is your x-axis, so this will be your perpendicular distance, so this is equal to 2. So it is along negative x-axis, so its coordinate will be -2. So the coordinates of P are 3, 2, and coordinates of Q are -4, -2. Okay, now comes the important concept actually. Suppose you see the question, write the coordinates of the point marked on the axis. Suppose these are the coordinates, you have, these are 4 points, A, B, C and D. These are 4 points, and you have to find the coordinates of these points. Okay, so how you will proceed? Let us check point A. So we will find first x coordinate. X coordinate is perpendicular distance from y axis. So x coordinate is what? Perpendicular distance from y axis, so it is 4. Okay, so x coordinate will be 4. And what is y coordinate? Y coordinate is perpendicular distance from x axis, but this point is already on x axis, so there is no distance from x axis, so y coordinate will be 0. So x coordinate is 4, y coordinate is 0. Now look at point 3 B, look at point B. So So what is we find? First of all, we will find x coordinate. So x coordinate is perpendicular distance from y axis. This is y axis. It's already lies on y axis. So there is no distance from y axis. So x coordinate will be 0. And y coordinate will be perpendicular distance from x axis. So this is your x axis. So perpendicular distance will be 3. So its coordinate will be 0, 3. Let us take this point C. Okay. Now, first of all, we will find x coordinate. X coordinate is perpendicular distance from y axis. So this is your y axis. So its perpendicular distance will be -5. So x coordinate will be -5. And y coordinate is perpendicular distance from x axis. So it already lies on x axis. So its perpendicular distance from x axis is 0. So this coordinate will be 0. Similarly, point D is 0, -4. So now you can see that every point on x axis has no distance from x axis. So therefore y coordinate of every point lying on the x axis is always 0. क्लियर ना? अगर x एक्सिस पे कोई पॉइंट है तो उसकी x एक्सिस से दूरी कितनी होगी? इट्स डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम x एक्सिस विल बी 0. इट मींस इट्स y कोऑर्डिनेट विल बी 0. सो एवरी पॉइंट ऑन x एक्सिस हैज only x coordinate. Its y coordinate will be 0. Similarly, every point on y axis has only y coordinate. Its x coordinate will be 0. So this is what I wrote here. You just note it down. It will be helpful for you. So today we will stop here. I hope ये आपको समझ में आएगा. ठीक है? Just make proper notes. Okay? Thank you.